Hey YouTube, A.Maze here, back again with another video. Welcome to our channel and thank you for watching. Okay guys, so today what I have for you are the most important basic tips. I have 6 of them, okay, that you need to remember. Your journey is going to be great, okay? Nothing more, nothing less. All right, so number 1, remember that you are a creator. All right, don't lose faith in that. When something unfavorable occurs, guys, be it a feeling or an event, a person, listen, that's why they teach us to be grounded, stay in the moment. All right, sometimes our brain get ahead of us, okay? You know, we overreact to certain situations. Sometimes things seem worse than what they are. Remember, guys, it's never as bad as you think. So just keep hold of that. You were awakened for a reason. So it's nothing you can't get through. Just know that. It won't last forever. You create the life you want. You can choose how you want to feel. All right. If you're an analyzer, not an analyzer, but an observer of your thoughts, the more you stay close to that thought process, the better off you'll feel, okay? Because you'll attract thoughts to yourself and you're like, oh my God, why am I thinking of this? Remember, your thoughts are not you, good or bad, okay? They're just things that you attract just like anything else. However, you can decide the thoughts that you want to internalize and the ones you don't. And that's what you do. You observe your thoughts. Whatever comes to you, you say, I accept this part of that thought and I can use this to become my best. I discard the rest. Or if a pleasant thought comes to you, you say, yeah, I like that idea. That's me. So you take in what you want to take in. You discard what's not you. You decide what thoughts become you. But the thoughts are not you. You're just there to observe them because you're here on this earth having an experience. Remember, everything is an experience. You can choose the experiences you want by the energies you turn to. What energy are you giving your attention to? That's the energy that you're bringing into your life, okay? Let's move on. Number 2, practice self-love. You'll know your self-image is key. You have to believe that you deserve the best in order to receive it. Loving oneself simply means forgive yourself. Don't overwork yourself. Don't overthink. And don't engage and participate in people and situations that don't help you become your best you. Okay? That's it. Give yourself a compliment. If you make a mistake, learn from the mistake. Literally, it sounds cliche-ish, but learn from it, guys, okay? Figure out what can you do next time to make this a better situation. All right, what did I learn from this? How is this helping me become my highest self? That's self-love. Treat yourself to a gift occasionally. That's self-love. Fortify and invest in high emotions. You want light energies so that you can attract things into your life that are great. You know, heavy emotions, guilt, sorrow. Start to slowly alleviate yourself from that bit by bit by simply complimenting yourself. Look yourself square in the eye in the mirror and say, I am worthy of change. I have learned from my wrongdoings. You call that forward thinking thought. Move forward. Okay, whatever you think from this moment forward, make sure it's a thought that takes you forward. And you can't go wrong. All right, because you're either regressing or progressing in this life. You can only do one. So as long as your thoughts are forward, no matter what happens to you, you're still moving forward. Sometimes something unsettling has to occur in order for you to get somewhere. Remember that too. Okay, don't let that deter your faith and, obstruct your belief in yourself. Don't do that. Let's move on. 3, repetition. Self-explanatory, guys. You got to keep this up. Make this your lifestyle. Turn this habit into a lifestyle of constantly performing rituals that enforce the energies you want, okay? You want to be a doctor? Keep putting on your doctor coat at home and reading your medical books and keep studying and go to hospitals and visit other doctors and ask questions and observe them dealing with patients and go home and meditate on it and envision yourself doing it. Keep studying it and all of that. And the universe and God will bring to you all of the components, the things you need to get there, because you're conjuring up the energy of that. Simply living the desired lifestyle before it shows up in your physical environment is you conjuring up the energy of it. Everything you do in this creative process, the visualizing, talking about it, looking at pictures of it, okay, that's conjuring up the energy. It becomes stronger the more of it you incorporate. Live it, become the thing that you want. Okay, that's how you make it happen. Everything is spiritual. Everything is energy. It all starts energetically. And then the things that you physically do to make it happen come from inspired action. It's the inspired action you take that will successfully get you there with ease, because you're getting messages from the universe. It's not like before. Before we became awakened, we'd go about things logically, or what we thought was logically, looking up stuff in phone books and on the internet and this and that, and still lost. Still don't know what to do. You need God to show you where to go, because you don't know where to go. All right? Stop it, Miss Callie. You shaking my camera. Okay, number 4, learn something new. So you create new connections in the brain when you learn something new. And what that does for you, so many things at once. It not only it give you a new skill, it boosts your self-esteem. Obviously, you feel good that you learned something. Now you got knowledge you can use. Turn your new knowledge into a hobby. Pick up extra hobbies. Aside from the thing that you're pursuing, you might be pursuing a life purpose. Get out of here, Miss Callie. My cat just won't leave me alone. She want to sit on this desk and shake the camera, scratching her little neck. Go on, Miss Callie. Anyway, yeah. Neural connections in the brain. New neural connections are generated when you learn something new. And that does 1,000,001 other things we could get into, but I'll end up digressing. Boost your mentality, your state of mind, your self-esteem, sense of self-worth. You feel accomplished. Now you got something to focus on. No longer are you idle. When you get bored, now you got something to do. You just picked up a hobby. You learned something. Keep learning. Heck, turn it into a business. Why don't you? Okay? If you want to pick up separate hobbies from your main goal and purpose, that's cool. Because, no matter how much you love something, you might get bored. You need other stuff to do. All right? Utilize your boredom by learning something new. Pick something that you enjoy, though, because if it don't feel wonderful, then what's the point, right? Let's move on to number 5. Stay in the present. Stay in the present. Stay in the present. Okay? Why A.Maze? Wherever you are now, and when I say where, I'm talking about your state of being. It's creating your next few moments, and so on and so forth. Wherever you are now creates what happens next, and so on and so forth. Got it? So, staying in the present also reduces anxiety and stress. Most of the time when we feel stressed out, it's because we're either thinking about something that hasn't happened yet, we're worried about the future, or something that already didn't happen. Stay where you are. The past is gone. The future don't exist yet. Where you are is what you know of for certain. Okay? You can be happy right now. You can be calm right now. You can be at peace right now. You don't have to wait till next week. My Jordans is coming. I'm going to be happy then. Nah, you don't need that. Be happy now. Choose. Your choice. Okay? There's nothing you can eat and drink and buy and wear that's going to make you feel better. You got to already feel better. But how, A.Maze? How do I feel better? Forward thinking thought. And be thankful for what's in front of you. When you start saying thank you to everything, that raises your vibration. Okay? You can even literally do physical things. Like when you put your arms up. Putting your arms up that stimulates the happiness hormones in your brain. Okay, the neurons kick in. You get like the melatonin and the serotonin and the dopamine. They all get to going. You stimulate them. Okay. If you get a burst of excitement, take advantage of it. Milk it. Throw your arms up. Do something exciting. Put a fake smile on. All that stuff activates hormones in your brain, happiness hormones. Okay, so you literally telling your brain, wake up, cheer up, be happy. You are literally doing that. Okay. What else? That's about it on that part. So stay in the present. It's a lot of things you can do in this present moment to make it better if it's not the way you want. And if you do feel pretty good, take advantage of it. Hug yourself with the energy of your happiness and your appreciation. Or if you've attached to your new home or whatever the case, wrap yourself in it like a blanket, the energy of it. And then constantly say, thank you, universe, for this. I really mean it. I thank you. I may not thank you a lot, but I'm taking this opportunity right now to thank you. Thank you, universe. The universe loves when you thank it, because in the eyes of God, you already blessed. See? Now, it's up to you to see it. Nobody's saying settle for anything. That's why we're talking about creation. But while you're creating, don't forget that where you are, you created. And there's something good in it. Your ability to see as much good in your situation as possible depends on your perception. And your perception will determine how much good you can get out of it. Does that make sense, guys? The way you see your life is the way it is. If you believe you have a good life, you have a good life. Okay? Your viewpoint, your thoughts create the way you feel. Okay? You could have $1 million and still be upset. Why? Because that millionaire, all they thinking about is their problems. They're not thinking about, oh, I'm healthy. Oh, my spouse loves me. I got a nice house. I do have millions of dollars. I mean, really. So it's not about having things or owning things. That's great. That's what we want. But just know that the happiness that you want, you can already have. You don't have to get things to have it. And the beauty of it is these physical things we get, like money and cars and all that, is just a symptom. It's just evidence, physical manifestation of what's already within you. Okay, you already built up the energy of, oh, I'm free. I'm financially free. I can go anywhere I want. I can do what I want. And you built that energy inside of you so much, it spilled over into this 3D realm in the form of a car, in the form of money, because you believe in your own personal spiritual freedom. You believe that your spirit is free. You believe that you have the right to have a lot of money. You know that. You know abundance is your birthright. So you practice it and you demonstrate it every day with your words, your actions, and your feelings. And eventually things that represent it will show up. It has no choice. Just like if you a grump and you always say life is terrible. Oh, I hate getting up in the morning. Eventually you keep that up. You building momentum in the energy side of grief and disappointment and dismay and don't like nothing. You're going to get evidence of that. More things that you like and don't like. More things that you dislike will show up in your world. You'll have more reasons to say life sucks. Okay? Now, whether your life actually sucks or not, or whether or not your life is really good, again, that's all perception. But I promise you, it's good and bad in everybody's situation. Okay? There's everybody on this earth got something, even if it's only one thing. Even if it's only one thing, which I doubt, but for the sake of argument and understanding, if it's only one thing a person has to be grateful for, at least they have that. Right, y'all? You can find bad things in your world, but you can also find good things. All of it would be true. But what makes the difference is, which of it are you giving your attention to? The side you give your attention to is what's going to grow for you. So please, please, guys, find as many things to be thankful for as you can. Thank you, God, for the roof over my head. Thank you for the clothes I wear. Thank you for giving me the ability to thank you. Thank you, God, for letting me see with my eyes. I mean, it's a million things you can find. Stuff that you take for granted. You know, you use it every day and just think, well, it's there. No, it's a blessing. And watch how many more things you'll start to see. You'll say, oh, gosh, I'm getting more and more things to be grateful for. All right, last but not least, number 6, use everyday annoyances for an opportunity to grow. Okay, like I said, it's good and bad and everything. What we call bad is unfavorable to us. That's a blessing too. That's our opportunity to grow. Okay, expansion. Our life is about expanding, and we never end expansion. That's eternal. So when unfavorable conditions arise, you take the tips you learn from all of your teachers and your coaches and your gurus or whatever, and the universe, you pray and you use the inspired action. You do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You don't succumb to the difficulties and the uncomfortableness. You remain calm. Okay? You allow your internal condition to be calm. You get through it as if it's not there. You get through it as if it's not going to affect you. Because as long as you get through it as if it won't affect you, it really won't. It affects you when it becomes a part of, oh my God, this is going to hurt me. If I don't get my work done on time, I'm going to get fired. Or, oh, I'm so scared my bills won't get paid. Or, oh, I'm so scared I won't be able to go to school. Or, oh, I'm so scared, I'm so scared. The fear vibration, FEAR, false evidence appearing real. Okay, don't let that become real for you. If you got all your energy going in the direction of what you want, the other stuff don't have time to grow. It's going to stay wherever it is. And what you're aiming toward is going to grow. And then all that is fortified with will help you solve those problems that you put on the back burner. Okay? You're not ignoring them. To ignore is ignorant. Okay? What you're doing is you're choosing to give your attention to something else, without allowing these 4 or 5 problems to bother you too much to where you can't give your attention to something else. All right. See, that's where faith comes in at. See, if you're watching this video, you're a chosen one. So you already know that you can have faith. You were chosen. But during this journey, we sometimes forget. We need to be reminded that, look, okay, this will pass. There's no reason for me to be afraid of this and think this is ongoing for me. I'm an awakened being, okay? And the universe told me that this is how I go about it. So let me do that, even though I feel afraid. All right, because bravery is standing up in the face of fear. When you are brave, the universe loves it. You will get rewarded tenfold because that's a demonstration of faith. All right, and that's it, y'all. That's pretty much it. Stay tuned. We got more. I'll put up another video this afternoon. But for now, I'm going to leave you with this. Life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Said by George Bernard Shaw. All right. Hit me up on my social media. Until then, bye for now.